As always, it's a privilege to come before you. This morning is for the morning meditation or daily devotional, however we want to phrase it. I'm going to be coming out of Hebrews chapter 10. I'm going to read in your hearing verse 22 and 23. The Bible says, "Let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised." Now, I've read these scriptures and they've been coming to mind all week. And it's based on the fullness of faith that Stephen had. The fullness of faith that Stephen had. And we've gone over different aspects of what that faith was. And I'm wondering, in our own hearts and in our own minds, what is the faith that we operate in? The faith that we're operating in, is it in what we're doing? Like, we go to service, we go to Bible study, we may give money, we may feed somebody who's hungry, we may give clothes out. These are the things that we're doing. Is our faith in those things? Is that where our faith is? Or maybe it's in what we're not doing. We're not doing those things we used to do. We're not going those places we used to go to. We're fighting against those thoughts that creep into our mind that we used to think continually. Or is it a combination of both? Is this where our faith is? What we're doing and what we're not doing? Only we can decide that. Only we can decide that as individuals and think about that as individuals and meditate on that and ask the Lord to show us, is this where my faith is in what I'm doing or what I'm not doing? Because that faith won't get me anywhere. That faith will not get me anywhere. It is the faith of Jesus Christ and his Father that saves us. And I'll say that again. It is the faith of Jesus Christ and his Father that saves us. We're only believing into the finished work on Calvary's cross that actually enables us to operate in that faith, because it's his faith that's working in us to produce good works, because he is the true vine. We are nothing but branches. That's why I said we can draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith. The faith that's not in what we do, or the faith that's not in what we don't do. The faith is the faith of Jesus Christ and his Father, and we're believing into that because he never wavered in his faith. He never shied away from the things his Father told him to do. And our hearts can be sprinkled from an evil conscience. The evil conscience, if you think about it, isn't necessarily just evil works, evil deeds, sinful things. It could be things that we think are good, that we promote in the sense of saying, well, I'm doing this. Didn't I do that in your name? Didn't I do this in your name? Those things are evil as well. Those things are actually evil as well, because we're promoting law as a form of righteousness before God. Claiming this is our faith. This law is our faith. The things that we do are our faith. That needs to be cleansed as well, because that's coming from an evil conscience. The Jews do that every single day according to the customs of Moses. That's a scary thought, because we can get caught up in that because we're not doing the bad things we used to do. We're doing the good things that we're doing now, and then those good things actually become a way of life, and this is all we do now. We just do good things. This is all we're doing. We're doing good things, but Jesus has nothing to do with any of that. It just may be something that we're doing because, it's nice. It's good to do. But where's God in all this? Where's Jesus in all this? The Bible says in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 14, "For by one offering he has perfected forever them that are sanctified." He perfected forever each and every one who has come under the shed blood. He has perfected everyone who's ever believed into the finished work of Jesus Christ. There's nothing we will ever be able to do to build on that perfection. It's impossible. We are incapable of building on something that's already perfect. we're not going to make it look any better. There's no way we can make something that's perfect better. And it's God who is the one who has perfected forever them that are sanctified. Our job is just to answer his voice as a form of responding to his voice when he says, this is the way, walk in. And I wanted to leave us with that. How is he leading us? How is he leading us? It's by the word. And I'm going to say it again, and I've probably said it 1,000 times, and I'll probably say it for the rest of my life, that we have to be in the word to actually hear the word. We have to be in the word to hear the word. And he'll minister to our hearts and show us the things where we need to walk. And they may end up coming to the point where we do things for the good, and we don't do things for the bad. But let's not be deceived and think that those things are actually going to win us any favor with God, because they're not. They're not going to win us any favor with God. All they're going to do is put us in a place where he can operate in and through us for his will. Because this is what this Christian life is all about. It's about the will of God, operating in each and every one of us as living stones, operating in each and every one of us as branches, that he may bear fruit through us in the true vine. That's what Christianity is. So I just want to leave you with the thought that he has perfected forever. He has perfected forever those who are sanctified. God bless you.
Amen.